Hey, good morning and welcome to Currency 365. Another great day, and this is World News, episode 14. Um, Thanks for all the prayers for Prophet Kim Clement, also Tink, Frank 26 wife. Keep them in prayer. And just keep everybody in prayer. Keep your family, your friends, and everybody, and yourself in prayer. And thank you for all the prayers for myself as well. And I just, just think positive, live positive, and be positive, okay? So let's start the day off with the anti-money laundering law. Finally, we were looking for this. We found it the other day, and it was last place. And we were like, something is not right here. Why is it 10th on the list? And then they postponed it, the whole meeting till today. And it was one of the first things they actually did today. Okay, so it says urgent. Parliament prescribes for the second reading of the draft anti-money laundering law. The House of Representatives began during its regular Wednesday and the second reading of the draft anti-money laundering law. The House of Representatives held its meeting today, chaired by Salim Al-Jabari, who is in hot water right now and needs to get out of it. The Speaker of Parliament and the presence of 210 deputies and the voice of which a response law project corrects mistakes in the land. Okay, so basically saying that the anti-money laundering law will be the law that corrects a lot of the mistakes that have been made, especially from the CBI auction on down to laundering money to oversee bank accounts and just other corrupt things like that, especially the stuff at the borders. Okay, the tariffs laws, the borders, those are all. A lot of that money is going to the wealthy parliament people and not the actual citizens. So this law will correct all of that, okay? And it'll be able to allow them to launch the global market economy, okay? And also allow investors to trust them a lot more because they will have this law in place. Also, the investment law is another one that they need as well for foreign investors, okay? So let's see if there's anything else here. Okay, so Parliament's already closed for the day. And they're going to be back tomorrow, which is Thursday, their normal schedule. They usually do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays. So today is not a regular day, even though they said it was a regular day. It's not really a regular day because it's usually Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Actually, Saturday. So Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Sometimes they hold special meetings on Sunday, but it's usually Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturday they do the Parliament meetings, okay? When they do have them, because a lot of times they're on break a lot, okay? Let's see. Defense specialists to send a team to address the Saleh al-Din Daesh chemical weapons, okay? Yeah, you need to get on that quickly. Let's see. Actions declares open to apply for small loans in 4 provinces. So people are trying to get small loans and to get businesses started and do things like that. All right, highest central bank sales today. So Iraq central bank sales are high today at 198 million. The UN reports the death of 11 children under the age of 5 in the world per minute. Wow. So 11 children under the age of 5 around the world are dying per minute. And a lot of it's probably through starvation and diseases, viruses, untreatable cures. Oh man, pray for the children around the world. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And that's a lot of some of our missions. Okay, some of our missions with the humanitarian funding and with the dinar and the rial and all these other currency that are going to happen. Some of our missions are going to be children, okay, and going out there and supplying clean water and food and all types of stuff for children and building villages and building equality around the world. So some of you guys have big responsibilities coming up. Okay, so and some of that will be children, okay, and some of you guys will be able to save lives through your wealth. So that's good news. This is why it's so important. So a lot of people are talking negative about the dinar and all these other things. But it's so important that this happens, the transfer of wealth, so we can save lives like this. You see what I'm saying? So it's more than just you becoming rich. It's about you, being able to save lives and help people, and bring people to, to know the Lord Savior Jesus Christ, and just to have, and for people that aren't in the Lord, that want to help out too, hopefully, you get to know the Lord. But if you don't, at least you're positive and you're not bringing destruction to the world. Okay, so it is what it is. All right, so let's move on. All right, so Jabari's been in the news, as I just said in the beginning, and it's looking iffy for him. But like he said, hey man, Jabari says, I'm ready to be questioned over my visit in Qatar. So Jabari's saying, I don't have nothing to hide. I'm clean. Everything I did in Qatar was good. So I don't know what y'all talking about. So they're gonna challenge him and question him about his visit to Qatar. Okay, ISIL terrorists, or ISIS terrorists kidnap 127 children in Mosul. I heard something about you have to pay like 1,000 USD just to leave. Like ISIS won't let you leave Mosul unless you pay like 1,000 USD. That's crazy. But it's no surprise. Let's see. Parliament votes on forming committee to investigate Jabari's visit to Qatar. Okay. So, yep, so things are getting heated there. Hillary Clinton apologizes for private email setups as top U.S. diplomat. Yeah, man. Hillary Clinton is going down, man. It's not looking good for Hillary Clinton. And, the prophets were already saying this 2-3 months ago that, she was going to be going down. And that a lot of things were going to be coming out through emails and all types of other things, and it wasn't going to be good for her. So we already knew this was coming. I didn't really talk about it on here, but I was talking about it on with other people. So we already knew. The people that know me closely already knew this was going to happen. Let's see here. Jabari, we will not endorse the National Guard law. Okay, we know that already. Let's look at the markets here. U.S. markets are open, and well, let me actually go to Asian markets because I got actually, let me stay with the U.S. U.S. is the Dow is up, the Nasdaq is up, oil is down at $45 a barrel. Let's see, gold is down. It took a plunge there at around 8 a.m. It's at 1109.7. So 1,109. Oil's been taking a plunge. I mean, not oil, but gas has been taking a plunge. So as oil has too, but I think oil is going to start to settle in as and little concerns are going to be coming from the GCC, which is the Gulf, countries. They're going to probably unite and say, you know what, man, we're killing ourselves and we can control this oil price. So I think you're going to see them squeeze that a little bit, stop pumping so much, and bring the oil prices back up. And it's also going to help Iraq as well. So let's see, the euro's down on the dollar. All right, let's see. It says Dow futures jumped nearly 200 points as Asia soars. Okay, so Asia's doing good then. So let's go to the Asian markets then. All right, so everything's up. Okay, the Shanghai's up 2%, Nikkei's up 7%. Wow. Hang Seng up 4%. In Europe, the FTSE 100 is up 1% plus. The DAX is up 1% plus. The CAC 40 is up 1% plus. And let's see, Mexican Bosa is up. Brazil is up almost 2%. Cool. Let's see. British Airways 777 catches fire in Las Vegas. Interesting, 777, huh? Oh man. Catches fire in Las Vegas. Okay, wow. Canadian utility Emera to buy Teco energy for 6.5 billion. Wasn't Teco up big yesterday? Yeah, TE. It's up today just a little bit though. I think it's up 6% today. No, it's up 0.06. So let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so let me go somewhere else here. What is this? Nope, I don't want that. I don't want that. All right, Curtison's put a condition for the vote on the National Guard law. All right, so let's see what they're talking about here. The Kurdistan Alliance bloc member Abdul Aziz Hassan, we heard this name before, said that his block vote. Okay, so he's already admitting that he's blocking the voting of the National Guard law, which is important. But let's see his reason. Okay, his block vote on the National Guard law to meet the law is subject to the sole condition to the mechanisms for the formation of the National Guard in the disputed areas between the federal government and the Kurdistan regional government. Okay, Hassan says that the Kurdistan Alliance has one condition for the approval of the National Guard law is that under Article 140, well, I haven't heard 140 in a long time. So under Article 140 of the Iraqi Constitution areas, there must be coordination and cooperation with the Peshmerga forces to form the popular crowd forces in those areas. Now, I saw a video of what's his name? American contractor talking about the Peshmerga and how they don't have adequate weapons and they're still not getting the weapons they need. So yeah, I mean Peshmergas but they're doing a great job though. Even without supply of weapons and stuff, they're doing a great job against Daesh and ISIS. So let's continue here. Hussein explained in the Commission of Security and Defense, a member of the Peshmerga forces now control many of the disputed areas after the explosion of the terrorist group Daesh of them and the formation of the popular crowd forces in these areas without coordination with the Peshmerga forces. Okay, would disrupt the security situation. He continued that the current National Guard Law Act is intended to regulate all force lightning. No, hold up. All force fighting. Couldn't see that word. All forces fighting Daesh terrorist gang for this next stage. Noting that the law is not about my future and the current phase, which includes the face of Iraq, I guess. Is that what he's saying? I'm not sure. Announced yesterday, factions of the popular crowd combined absolute refusal to approve the National Guard law in its current form, the law. That's what I was saying the other day. I said after the three presidencies met that night, Monday night, was that last Monday night or this Monday night? No, it had to be last Monday night. I don't know. It was one Monday night, one snowy Monday night. Nah, but one Monday night, the three of them met. Abadi, what's his name? The president of Iraq and Jabari, and then Jabari comes out agreeing for the National Guard law, and then 2 or 3 hours later, he says, "I'm not for the National Guard law." So in the current form. So, and then Maliki comes out and says, "We're not passing the National Guard law in its current form." Of course you're not, because then you don't get to keep your private military. Okay, so yeah. So let's see what it says. And it says, considered the law does not save the blood and sacrifices of widows and orphans and the crowd fighters and the resistance faction. All right, so that's Abdul Hassan's orders for him to unblock himself for the National Guard law. So, yeah, man, it's going to happen. We're going to hear the National Guard law pass. They're going to get it together. You know what's surprising to me? That we're in September, right? And the Kurdistan region has stayed quiet about independence. We would think that they would start, saying, okay, we're getting kind of frustrated here, but you know what happened? Around the time of August, the Abadi woke up and said it's time before Curtis does what they're gonna do, and then the reforms came. So I think we're seeing Kurdistan region not open up about going independence because they see the reforms that Abadi has put out, and there's even more reforms coming. So the Kurdistan region are happy with Abadi, and they're happy with the speaker. Well, he's about to go through some investigations right now, but they're happy with him overall, and they're happy with the president. Okay, so that's why we're not hearing the Kurdistan region speak out about going independence, which is a good thing for us, okay? So we have a chance here. We have a shot now to make this happen in the fall, okay? And when I put the thing on Facebook, matter of fact, let me go to it right now on my Facebook page. Where's it at? Somebody said, what is this? All I did was I put the month of fall. Okay, I put Wednesday, September 23rd, and I put like a dash 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 Monday, December 21st, 2015, basically. Okay, and then somebody said, "What does that mean?" That's the fall. Okay, that's when fall starts and when fall ends. In between that time is when we're going to see the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar and the project fundings and stuff like that. That's what it meant when I put that. All right, guys. So Currency 365. That's it for World News, episode 14. I'll be back with other things today. The day's just started. It's, right now, and it's early morning, man. So the day's just started. And let's rock and roll today. All right, guys. Peace.